The beautiful gardens we feature on this show normally focus on putting fresh food on the family table. But at the Cookeville Regional Medical Center, we discovered a garden with a different meaning for the people who tend it. Beneficial since ancient times, the intrinsic value of horticultural therapy is a growing trend in our modern medical communities.
The foundation here at the hospital asked if the Master Gardening Group would be interested in helping with one of 7 horticultural areas that were being designed around our new facility here at the hospital. Master Gardeners decided that they would take on the garden for the Cancer Center because it was, of all the gardens, the only one that directly touched the most patients. Horticultural therapy is actually something that has been around for many years. Like so many other types of therapy, like I think of pet therapy, not as much research has been done until recently, when it has been discovered that by giving people green areas, areas where there's living, growing things, you will have patients that will heal more quickly, they will have a brighter attitude towards life, and they will respond more to various treatment options that will get them not just out of the hospital, but better. Well, the mural was the first part of this project, and one that then set the stage for the rest of the garden. And what was decided was that we wanted to convey to patients that no matter what path life takes you on, there's always going to be hope as long as you have loving care and support. And that led us quite logically to the passage in the Bible that tells us of the footprint story. Among the wide varieties of plantings that we evaluated and eventually chose include this particularly lovely bush, which is a fire mountain Porius. Some people call it the lily of the valley because of the type of flower it has. The weeping spruce is a fun little guy. The top will get heavier, the sap gets soft in the summer, and the weight is going to bring this down so that it's actually going to be laying almost right on the ground. In addition, we knew that we needed to have some color, even though we had winter months and not much flowering, and that of course would lead anyone to going to the Lenten rose or hellebora. You'll also notice that we've got some dead stuff. And you think to yourself, well, why are you doing that? You're supposed to be keeping this garden nice, and that's true. But this time of year, there's something that's going to happen, and we have to forget about pruning because we're going to have the good old dogwood winter. And that dogwood winter hasn't arrived yet. And when it does, it's going to be cold. Maybe only a day, maybe 2, but it's going to be cold. All this dead stuff is protecting the babies that are coming up. And we want to keep them protected till after that occurs. And then we can come in, remove all the dead stuff, and make this garden look spiffy. You will notice that our path here in the garden has created what we refer to as the circle of life with the pavers that we made. This was an extremely important design element for us. What we wanted to do was try to include and embrace as many people as possible whose lives have been touched by cancer. It became a very special and meaningful project that was then turned into this circle of life effect that you see here. And these pavers have become a meaningful example for people who are missing their loved ones. They will come here to the garden and sit and kind of meditate and have a little quiet time with their memories, and it's just been something that has added a special touch to the garden. One of the final touches for our garden was this sculpture, which was designed by Professor Coogan in the Medalist Department, Tennessee Tech. And the tree itself is a pounded steel that he did. And then his graduate students each designed a different animal out of copper. And I think it was, without a doubt, the fine, fine touch that our garden needed. It is our sincere hope at Putnam County Master Gardeners that we have created something that will give people hope for tomorrow, the difference between a bad day and a good day, and a loving memory for those that are honored in our garden as well.